Why are they making a female John Wick?
Listen. Double time on my business.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's not actually why I have a problem with this, because realistically there were a lot of cool, badass females in John Wick. The reason I have a problem with them making this movie, okay, let's watch the trailer first and then I'll give you my reason.
Do you like your dogs? I know a school where they teach dances. I could take you there if you'd like.
They bring Winston in so that he can actually give a lot more credibility to this movie. That's you can tell. They needed somebody from the actual John Wick world to give credibility to this movie. Like, that's the only reason, but let's see. Because there's no reason for him to be here at all.
To stop the assassin, you must become the assassin. You will always be weaker. You will always be smaller. You want to win? Improvise. Adapt. Cheat.
That's lame, because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That nigga was way more physical, like physically built than her. And yes, I get it. You kicked him in the nuts, and that would hurt. But bro, if I'm that much bigger than you and you kick me in the nuts, I lose it. I'm no longer holding back. I am hitting you with all of the power I have, and you are not getting up.
That's true.
They didn't even do the Black Widow shit where she's like doing all these flips on him, and it's like, no. It's just she kicked him in the nuts, and then she did like some twist on his stomach or whatever that got him to the ground somehow. I don't even know how that gets you to the ground. It would be one thing if she went for his neck, right? And then like you're taking air away from him and pulling him to the ground. But she's swinging around the nigga's waist, and somehow like he's bigger than her, and she's just able to drag it. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any, like the whole thing about John Wick is the realistic aspect to it, right? They want to do another girl boss thing, and I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that.
Welcome to the Continental.
Eve Macaro of the Roscaroma. What a pleasure to see you again. You have no idea what you just walked into.
Oh, Daryl Dixon. Okay. At least you brought a cool person that looks like they should be in this franchise. But the one thing I will say is, Ana de Armas, she actually fits this world. I don't have a problem with Ana de Armas being in this world. I don't actually have a problem with Ballerina and the character. I don't. Like I said, I'm going to tell you my problem with this at the end, right? But I did not like that whole fighting training scene they did, and I didn't like that. That's ass. They need to just change that whole thing. Like, make her actually like really technically skilled, because that was not technical skill. That was a good scene. You see, now this is what I like. She's dragging her entire body down to break this man's arm because he's so much more physically stronger than her that she has to do that. Look, she has to do that. She has to like put herself in like a dangerous situation just to fucking get that arm broken. She almost fell back herself and almost broke her own neck. I like shit like that. I like realism. I really do. And you know, Ana de Armas, she's an attractive girl. I mean, not really my type, but I can tell attractive. Even if you're not my type, I can see attraction. And she's an attractive girl. She's got an attractive name. She's got a look. She's got like a Russian-y look for this type of franchise. I like it, right? I like this, but I don't like it. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain.
What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that?
And then they're trying too hard to make her the female John Wick. Look at this shit, bro. What is that?
What the fuck?
You know the thing I hate about that is that we didn't see anybody else in the entirety of the John Wick franchise do shit like that other than John. John is the only nigga. And bro, he's not the only hitman we've seen. But he's the only person that moves like that And then holds his gun like this, like she does. Look at this. That is not the way you fight, bro. Like, I get that she was trained by the Ruska Roma, who is also who John, was trained with. But we've seen them niggas fight too. Not much, but we saw a bit of it. They don't fight like that, bro. We saw them training and shit. That's the way John be moving, bro. I just don't get it. I'm just like, bro, why can't you guys just be unique? Make her own unique person. You know what I mean? I get that she's also from the Ruska Roma. I get it. I get that they were both trained from the same people. I get it. But the movement, you can tell she's trying so hard to look like Keanu Reeves when he does that shit. You can tell it's not her natural movement. It's her trying to like embody what he was doing, which is like, don't do that. Do your own thing. Do something sexier, something, like just like I'm not with it.
They killed my father.
What did that say? What does that say? No. What did it say? Vengeance has a new face. Vengeance has a new face. Vengeance has always had a million faces.
Right, yeah, of course.
Bruh, y'all can't tell me that this is really just made for a female audience that is not going to watch.
You can't make this shit up.
This is why I don't like this. This movie is made for a female audience that is not going to watch, bro. So I don't get why y'all even make these movies.
They killed my father.
Don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Oh, that was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the scenes though are sick. That was sick. That was kind of...
This isn't done until they're dead.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still don't like the premise, but holy shit, these people found some good ways to make that action look. That shit look nice.
Congratulations.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, little homie, and press that notification button too, my nigga. Now let's get back to it.
Hey, I'm 100%. I'm not just gonna hate on something because that's what people want me to. No. If I hate on something, it's for a specific reason. And like I said, I'm going to explain to you why I truly have a problem with them making this movie right now. But
Fate is a very humbling thing.
ooh,
You're him.
no. Okay. You're a him. You're a him can only refer to one person in the John Wick universe. Now, if they're saying you are him,
You're him.
is it him?
The one they call the Baba Yaga. How do I start doing what you do?
Looks like you already have.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta watch this shit, bro. Bruh, because I wasn't, bruh. Because you got John Wick from the world of John. I thought it was just from the world of John. John is in here. John is in here. Please tell me this isn't in the past. Please tell me this is y'all letting us know that John is going to come back in the future with more movies. Please. Now, clearly there were some things that I had an issue with, right? Some of the, the early fighting scene that we saw when she was training and she kicked the dude in the nuts, I still don't like that shit. That shit was ass. Other fighting scenes, though, they did a lot more of, stunts that looked like she would do. Like, it looks like something that, a woman would do. So, it looks to me like hopefully it's only that one scene, because the majority of the action scenes I saw actually looked really good. Now, let's actually get to my big issue for why they made this movie now. Now, if you guys remember, at the end of John Wick 4, at the end, essentially, they show that Donnie Yen is supposed to have his own story finishing off on the story that we know of him in John Wick 4. But for some reason, This is they choose to go with Ballerina.
Something ain't right.
I don't get it. Like, the Donnie Yen story literally follows off right after John Wick 4. So I just don't understand. Now, second, there's another great character in there that people, again, wanted to see his own standalone movie to, right? Shamir Anderson's The Tracker's character. Now, I don't understand why they would go out of their way to, like, make this other fucking character, which, don't get me wrong, I haven't read the John Wick books, so I don't know, if this is another character that comes after the John Wick books or whatever, but the books and the live action cinematic universe are completely two different things. There are things that the fans are waiting to see. I want to see the Tracker in his own shit. I want to see what he was doing before John Wick 4 and what he's doing after. I want to see what Donnie Yen is doing after, John Wick 4.
No shit, Sherlock.
Characters that we know, characters that are a part of this shit. And it doesn't make sense to me. And even if you wanted to give a character their own standalone movie, why would you not give Halle Berry her own?
Good question. You are a good question.
Even if you did want to give a female, lead her own standalone action John Wickish type of movie, why didn't you just give Halle Berry her own standalone movie? She's already a character in the John Wick stories. Her character didn't die, and from all intents and purposes, her character has a lot of interesting shit that we haven't seen yet. Why didn't they just give her her own story? You know what I mean? Why did they go out of their way to write this other fucking girl in? For what? What's the purpose of her story anyway? Yes, she was, trained by the Oscar Roma. So?
Congratulations.
So what? What is her vengeance about? You know what I mean? Now they have to create some other story based around vengeance that's just like John Wick, but it's a female version of John Wick that's going out here looking for vengeance. Y'all clearly see what they're doing. Y'all clearly see what they're doing, bro. Like, it's them just trying to, like, gender swap a character, and they're using all of the work that John Wick put in to that franchise to give credibility to this franchise. Right? They're bringing in Winston. They're bringing in John Wick. They're bringing in brother from The Walking Dead. They're bringing in all of these, like, top tier people just to give credibility to this movie that realistically shouldn't have been made in the first place. I'm just being honest. Now, after saying that, does that mean that I'm not going to watch it? Fuck no. This shit looks good, right? And Ana de Armas, I think she's a good actress. From what I've seen from her, I think she's a good actress. I think she was probably the best actress they could have picked to, like, play a role that we don't know yet. I actually do. I think she fits better in this role than any female actress in Hollywood. I can't even think of a female actress in Hollywood that fits in the John Wick world, right? Especially, like, mainstream. I just can't think of it. So personally, I'm torn. I'm torn when it comes to this. On one end, I already know what it's going to be, and it's this, gender swapping version of our favorite character that you never see done the other way. You never see them gender swap, like Tomb Raider, and be like, let's make a male Tomb Raider. You never see them take cool female characters and then go and gender swap them. But you see them do that for male characters all the time for some reason. They did it with Thor. They're doing it with fucking John Wick. I don't know why, but they do. They did it with Iron Man. I know Ironheart was already a fucking character, but you know what I mean? There are a bunch of different characters they could have brought in. They could have brought the kid that was at Iron Man's fucking funeral, who was already a smart techie that was good at building shit. And, like, why didn't they just make him the new Iron Man? Right? Like, that's what I hear on the internet. Everybody wanted that. They wanted that kid to take over after Iron Man, since we actually saw a story of revolving around him and Iron Man. We saw a story of Iron Man treating the kid like his son. Right? And if it's not going to be his son, why don't they make a story of his daughter being Ironheart? Like, I'm not saying Ironheart isn't black, but so far I actually think that this movie is looking fairly good. So, hey, y'all let me know in the comment section if you're going to be watching it. I'm going to be watching it, and I'm probably going to be reviewing it for you guys too. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I just think that for me personally, I don't see the need in it. That's the only thing. I don't think it's going to be a bad movie. I don't see the need in them making this movie right now. But with that being said, it's your boy Walt, like, sub, all that good shit, and we'll catch you in the next vid.
I hope you niggas enjoyed the video, but even if you didn't, don't forget to like and subscribe or I'ma shit on your carpet. It's your boy Walt. Catch you in the next video.